Namaste to all students. Myself JVN Dr. Khushbu Verma from Faculty of Agriculture and Veterinary Science. Today we will discuss about organ culture. Plant tissue culture can use different types of explant. It is based and there are various types of tissue culture techniques. It is based on the explant base. As I have told you in my previous session that there are various types like seed culture, meristem culture, protoplast culture, bud culture, callus culture, cell suspension culture. All these type of culture based on basically explant differentiation. And if we talk about the organ culture, so any plant organ can serve as a explant to initiate the cultures. Organ can be shoot, root, leaf, or flower. Basically, culture types in the shoot portion. So shoot tip will be used for the culture, and in the leaf section, young leaf will be selected for the culture, and in the flower organ we can use anther, ovary, ovule, etc. If we talk about the root culture, so the culture of excised radical tips of aseptically germinated seeds in a liquid or solid medium where they are induced to grow independently under controlled conditions. In vivo plants are not suitable. Young seedlings are very sensitive to toxic sterilant. So the excised radical tips of aseptically germinated seeds. Here we can see the flow diagram of isolated roots in continuous culture, and basically it is the procedure for maintenance of root culture. And what is the importance? So knowledge of the carbohydrate metabolism, the role of mineral ions, vitamin, etc. in root growth, information regarding the dependence of roots on shoot for growth hormone, study of the effect of various compounds on root growth. Basically, root culture can clear all these three aspects for our study purpose. And these are some glimpses of root organ culture. What are the advantages of hairy root culture? So the hairy root system is genetically and biosynthetically stable, high production of secondary metabolites. The culture can grow under phytohormone-free conditions. The culture shows fast growth which reduces the culture time and easy the handling. Applications of hairy root cultures basically helps to functional analysis of genes, study of nodulation of leguminous root culture, production of secondary metabolites. The culture may change the composition of metabolites. The culture can be used to regenerate a whole plant and initiation and development of secondary vascular tissues. Secondary metabolites can be produced through the root tissue culture also. There are some alkaloids which have been synthesized, and some secondary metabolites already has been synthesized through the root culture like valley, potates, berberine, optyl alkaloids, rosmarinic acid, quinine. These all secondary metabolites have been isolated, have been produced in root culture. These are some cell suspension culture bioreactors. Next one is the shoot apical meristem culture. The culture of terminal 0.1 to 1 millimeter portion of a shoot comprising the meristem together with primordial and developing leaves and adjacent stem tissue. The excised shoot tip and meristem can be cultured aseptically on agar solidified simple nutrient medium or on paper bridges dipping in liquid medium with required oxygen and cytokinase. This is a flow diagram illustrating the technique of shoot tip on or meristem culture. Here we can simply see that meristem culture can be isolated from the complete mother plant, and this excised meristem will transfer into the media. Meristem placed on the culture media from which new shoots or callus tissues will be generated. After the completion of root induction, rooting will be started, and then this complete plantlet will be transferred to the soil, and we can go for the hardening the plant, and after the successful completion of hardening, it will be transferred to the field. What are the advantages of production of virus-free germplasm, mass production of desirable genotypes, and cryopreservation or in vitro conservation of germplasm? What is the importance? So, virus eradication, micropropagation, storage of genetic resources, overcome of abortive seed or non-viable seeds, propagation of haploid plants, rejection by quarantine authority avoided. Next one is the flower culture. So the aseptical culture of excised floral bud on a chemically defined nutrient medium where they continue their development to produce a full bloom in a culture vessel. What are the importance of flower culture? So fundamental studies of development of flower, fruit development studies can be done by this. The culture of pollinated flowers is very important to study the fruit development. In vitro fruits are smaller than their natural counterparts, but the size can be increased by supplementing the media. Floral morphogenesis can be studied through this kind of a culture. Next one is the ovule culture, the aseptical culture of ovules which are isolated from the ovary and are grown in defined nutrient medium under controlled conditions. What are the importance? So test tube pollination and fertilization can be done through this tissue culture. Applications of ovules in hybridization. Production of haploid callus through ovule culture can be done. Ovule culture of orchid plants have been successfully done, and induction of polyembryo by ovule culture can be done, and virus-free culture can be produced through ovule culture. So this is the sum up of this session, and this session is powered by Digital Version 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University Jaipur. If you have any query, then mention in the comment box. I will resolve it. Thank you.